So today, we finally enter the Altus Plateau, home to the Landal capital, as well as some of the most spectacular views the land between has to offer. As we stand atop the cliffs of the abandoned coffin site of Grace, we survey all that we have traversed thus far and ponder what is next in our journey. The plateau can be accessed one of two ways. One can either join two halves of the medallion and ascend the grand lift of Dectus, or risk the hazardous ruin-strewn precipice. The goal for this video is to acquire two key items, the Great Shield Talisman and the Ritual Sword Talisman. With that in mind, we have a lot of ground to cover, so let's get cracking. Introducing the man, the myth, the legend, Barry the Bandit. Light on vigor, big on hearts, Barry's a master of stealth, lethal with a bow, a knife, sharp sticks, and even harsh language. For this series, we're going to focus on Arcane and Dexterity as our primary damage-dealing stats, with a heavier focus on Arcane as we head into the late game. Throughout the playthrough, we shall be covering a wide variety of weapons with an emphasis on the aforementioned damage-dealing stats, as well as taking advantage of the Dragon Communion Incantations to add support damage. My name is Altus. This is Barry. Welcome to How to Build a Bandit. So before we begin, we'll do a customary pre-flood equipment check. Let's jump to the equipment now. We're going to keep the Keen Partisan plus 12 in. We're going to swap out the Reduvia for, I think, probably the Seven Gods Heavy Sword. Either that, yeah, we'll keep that in, actually. Come in handy. We're going to keep the shield. I want to swap out this Immunizing Horn Charm for something a bit more suitable. We'll pop in the Arrow's Reach Talisman. In fact, we can swap out American Scars, so we don't need this either, so we can pop in the Arrow Sting Talisman for this. This gives a bit of extra arrow damage. But that I mean what it does. So if you remember, Arrow's Reach basically increases the fall-off damage on, or increases the effective range of arrows. So if you, they have a damage fall-off the further away they get, but this increases that range. The Arrow Sting increases the damage by a percentage that I can't remember off the top of my head. The Great Shield Talisman actually increases stamina. We can get rid of that and pop in something else if we choose. I don't know if we have anything else suitable. I guess we could put in the Assassin's Creed. Oh no, let me think. Huh. We haven't really got anything that increased damage. Doesn't really matter, does it? Truth be told. The guard cannons will be useful, or healing from critical attack. Could do that. Yeah. In that case, we'll swap out our shield for the Viscosita shield. What I'll do, you know what else I want to equip is the bow. Forgot about that. Definitely need the bow. And we need to craft some more arrows because I'm running a bit low. Let's do that now. Go for a few. That'll keep the rest of the stories. That'll keep us entertained for the time being. What I want to do is swap out our... Oh, we can increase our flask. I forgot about that. We've got a Sacred Tea last episode, so we can do that. Alright. I also want to change our flask allocation to something like Even Stevens. And now, we're going to swap out the Ash of War in the Beast Cressida shield for the no skill. We're going to keep that on. Standard's fine for now. Do I mean that? Yeah. Yeah, we're not really doing bash damage. Doesn't make a difference. Keep on standard. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is actually pick up the Glintstone's Craftsman's Book, Cookbook 4. And because that will allow us to make shield grease. It will allow us to make magic pots as well, but they're no use to us whatsoever. But it will enable us to make shield grease. We won't be able to make shield grease just yet because we can't harvest the some of the ingredients until we get into the Eternal City of Nokron. But we can at least get set up, so we'll do that now. Alright, let's get moving. So, just ahead of us there, that kind of tower, I believe, is where we need to go. There's a few dudes to take out. By dudes, I mean Albinorics. They are weird-looking dudes. Yeah, look at them. Weird-looking motherfuckers. We'll deal with those ones in due course. We'll deal with the... You know what else I forgot? Actually, we want to swap out... We'll put the monkeys here. where are we? Immune ashes will be. I'll pop them there. We're gonna pop it. We'll put our flask of monophysic there. Or will we? Maybe we won't. Yes, we will. I forgot we've got a ton of these different growing things I never use. We should really make use of them at some point, but not today. What I do want to pop in is our obviously fire pots or our grenades. I also want to pop in. We'll go fire grease and blood grease, just because I like playing around doing things. We got rock grease. Can we make that yet? I can't remember. Let's have a look. We can do fire grease, magic grease, blood grease, freezing grease, sulfuric grease. No, we can't make rock grease yet. Can't remember which cookbook we need for that, but it doesn't really matter. Right. Let's do all this chump. Hi. Pretty fucked that, didn't I? Nope, he's down. Oh, they're all coming to play. That's just wonderful, isn't it? There we go. Alright. They may drop a few bits and pieces, I can't remember. You know what, let's get on torrent. That'll make this jump a lot easier, won't it, you fool? Where we go? Up and away. No, they didn't drop the fucking thing. Oh well, never mind. In here is what we came for. Yeah, there's a chest. And in this chest is the Glintstone's Crafter's Cookbook 4. So, as I was explaining, nope. Let's. This will enable us to make magic pots, but again, we're not an int build, so they scale with intelligence. So that's we've got intelligence of 9, so that's a no go. What the? You know what does it? I can't remember what else it allows us to create. My brain's. It's getting late, Enrique. I'm knackered. Been a long day at work today. Nope. 4. Magic pot, right, shield grease, that's what I wanted to say. So, yeah, shield grease requires root resin, which we have, crystal blood we can get more, but also requires silver tear husk. Now, silver tear husk we don't get until we get to the Eternal City of Nokron, which we won't be doing, we can't get there till we kill General Radahn. And that's not happening, at least this episode. What's that here? Arterial leaf, totally worth it. Okay. Time's pressing on, let's move. So where we want to go next is the Magma Maker. So what I'd say, as I think I mentioned in the intro, there are 2 ways into the Altus Plateau. You can either use the Grand Lift of Dexterous, which is just here, or you can use the Ruin-strewn Plateau. We've already done the Ruin-strewn Crevice. No. Try that again, number. The Ruin-strewn Precipice. We've already taken that. We've got the Shadow Grace Magma Maker, which is the bottom of the lift. Regarding the medallion, we've only got 1/2, if I remember correctly. Yeah. The left side. The right side you can pick up in a fort whose name escapes me, in the Dragon Barrow. It's actually a useful place because you can also pick up the upgraded Radagon's Soul Seal, which is +5 to all stats, but it's a surprisingly tough area. I don't really want to deal with that just yet, to be honest. So we're just going to jump in straight through the magma worm. This is my preferred. I never really use the lift, to be quite honest. This is always how I get in. Let's go up the lift. I don't notice we're still out of the bandit. I've only got the bandit helmet on, or the bandit beef. Looks mean, actually. Our character's really come on leaps and bounds the last few videos. He's a force to be reckoned with, is Barry. Alright, so I wanted to show you something before we press on too far. There's a side of grace here, we'll touch that in a minute. I don't think we'll be able to see because in my practice run it's the wrong time of day. I think it's either misty or kind of dusk. You can barely make it out, but just there, we'll probably come back and look a bit later on. A, because I need the footage, and B, I want to showcase this for you. It's fantastic. So basically, when it's on a clear day, you can see everything you've explored so far. So just ahead of us there is the Israeli Curry Academy, and this is kind of the elevated view of the Leonia of the Lakes area, and then you can also see kind of West Limgrave. And it just kind of, the moment you take stock, you think, man, we've done a lot this game, you know. And at that point, you think you've got a lot to. You think you've done a lot, and then you realise there's so much more. This game is huge, and I love it. Let's go. So this is our first encounter with, I believe they're called ogres, and these are horrible to deal with. What you want to do is keep your distance. Okay, they are pretty strong. That's all I can say. Now that one won't move until we hit him, so we want to aim for this one. Again, keep your distance. They sometimes sidestep like that, which is irritating as fuck. Fucker. Really annoying. No. They sometimes grab you, throw you to the ground, and the warp axe. This is a phenomenal strength weapon. If we just showcase that, actually, we won't even be able to lift it. But that, it's got one of the highest attack ratings in the game, and the highest strength. I believe it's A strength scaling, not S. It is fucking amazing. When we do the strength, we're going to do a strength playthrough. Full disclosure, as the next build we do, and that is certainly a weapon I want to use big time, because it's fucking great. No question about it. But anyway, in the meantime, let's focus now. Focus on the task at hand. Focus on the task at hand. Get him. I always forget that bit. This is a trap. Don't get close. They recover really quickly from being staggered. It's fucking annoying. Ow, see, they hit hard. Right, that gives opportunity to hit with that. This is the... Oh no! What I intended to do is roll out of that, but it did not work the way I wanted it to. No! No! I was not dead. In my practice run, that went smooth as silk. But we just got absolutely fucked up. Anyway. There's one more to take down. And then believe it or not, we're actually going to have to fight a dragon. Which is that's no deal. Here we have a Smithing Stone 5, which is good. We've got a few of those at this point. We're actually going to cash them in at some point. We've got quite a few. I mean, we've got 14. We can. So we can actually upgrade the longbow to plus 15. Yeah, plus 15. But I'm in two minds because I want to upgrade the Partisan to plus 15 also. And the Serpent God's Heavy Sword, I want to upgrade to plus 12. So we will be solving that situation. We will be able to get anything up to plus 12 eventually, but we have to solve that problem. Because this place is the new farming spot. This is the new cash machine, by the way. These three guys gives you quite some runes. So we'll see if this one will go better than our other attempts. One. Of course he falls off. Watch me get wrecked again. Yeah, he is. You fucker. Oh. Oh, we did put the Assassin's Civilian Dagger in. I forgot about that. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Anyway. Time is pressing on. So, here we have an item that... I forget what it is. The Ruler's Mask and the Ruler's Robe. Oh, what does that do? Increases faith. Interesting. Otherwise it's that's a garbage. But what about the robe? What's that like? Nothing of note. Well, increase it, but you know, increases physical resistance and modality and stuff a little bit, but nothing noteworthy. Right. Okay, at this point we want to pop these. Bluey. We've got to hit this dragon a few times. So 1, 2. Right. 1, 2. Roll. Okay. Of course. Oh no. No. Oh no. That's it. That's all you have to do for the now. We do encounter him later on. It does appear and is equally annoying. Up here, by the way, we can harvest Altus Bloom and Golden Rower. I would suggest you do a few because it'll save farming later when you just pick them up when you see them. Mushrooms we always need for our pots. We want Altus Bloom particularly because it will allow us, we need it for some crafting, because we're going to pick up another cookbook that will allow us to craft lightning pots. And lightning pots, because lightning scales with dexterity is what I was going to say, and we are a dex build. We're also an arcane build, but we are, you know, definitely a dex build too, so we can get quite a lot of mileage out of lightning bolts. Just keep in mind, they don't scale in with, they don't scale as well as fire pots. They'll never be as strong as fire pots with high strength, but they're particularly useful against the Iron Maidens and a couple of other things. So this is Millicent. This is where Millicent made it to. Now she's on her journey. Now she's all better. When we give her the needle, she's making her way to Melania, but she kind of turns up here. She turns up later on. Let's talk to her.
We meet again.
We do.
In truth, it's been smooth sailing for me. The scarlet rot has stilled since last we met. As such, I've been able to continue my journey.
Yeah.
Though rather vexingly, I realized that if I still had my sword arm, I could have aided you in battle.
Now, this is very... It's typical Elden Ring fashion. That's actually a quest item she's talking about. She's talking about, I believe it's the Valkyrie's prosthesis. I think I got that right. Which we find way up in the Shady Castle, which is not even on the map yet. And that's a bit above our pay grade right now. We will be gearing up to get there because we want to get this, because we want to move her storyline along for reasons. But that's as far as we can go with her now.
Now I'm tracing the path Melania took after unleashing the power of the Scarlet Rot during her battle with General Radahn in the Caelid Wilds. I should like to meet her. This vanished woman. I think she's in the north. in the lands that lie beyond the Erd Tree. Now, I'm Tracy's passed into the land.
Yeah, that's all we have to do. That's what I was going to get with her now. So, the two things we want to do, we want to get to these ruins, and so we also want to, we're going to clear this camp. We'll do that first. In fact, no, what we'll do first is pick up the golden seed. Important that. And we'll rest up here to regroup, get all the resources back. Boom. Now, I'll talk you through a couple of things. So, in this camp, there are two items. There's the Troll's Greatsword, the Troll Knight Sword, which is going to be far too fucking heavy for us. But there's also the Great Shield Talisman, which is, as we discussed in the introduction, that's actually going to be very useful for us, because we're not going to be using a Great Shield, so this is where we do it. The problem is, there's trebuchets there, and there. I think there's one there as well, so if you get into the camp, you start getting hammered by trebuchets. Now, speaking of, we'll deal with these dudes first. Ninja Sniper Elite. Yeah. We're going to get one more item. The Ritual Sword Talisman is going to be helpful for our sniper build as well, because what it does increase your damage by 10% when you are healthy. So that's pretty good. When your health is full, I mean, not obviously when you're healthy. Which is perfect for a sniper. Speaking of, we actually do have to increase... I think I mentioned before... that we weren't going to use the hornbow, but actually we did use it before and we got it +6, and we're actually going to use that again because we can use it with Marika's Scarseal. We won't be able to, we want to get it to +12 because if you use it with magic arrows, it actually does pretty impressive damage. Because obviously it has innate magic damage on top if you compare it to that. So with magic arrows, in fact with fire arrows, you can actually do a bit of extra damage with those mighty shot headshots, so that's actually quite useful to have. Just a bit of information for you there. But we won't be able to level it up anymore until we have... wait. Am I going the right way? Yeah. We won't be able to have any more until we get unlimited smithing stones 3 and 4. Still these little shitheads. So there's one here. So, I think I forgot to mention. L1 to aim, L2 for mighty shot, R1 for our fire arrows. Pop him in the head. Another one there. We'll deal with him next. No, we won't. Alright, I'll figure out how to deal with him in a minute. Oh, now we can. Nope. Alright, we'll go this way. What the fuck does that miss? What's he got? Is he coming to get us? Alright, bring it. Bring it then, little man. Come on. Come on. No. Okay. We'll deal with this thing in a minute. We're going to use the Bloodhound's Fang for that because it'll be quicker. But what I want to do in the interim... Be careful, there is a knight on horseback wandering around and he is a force to be reckoned with. You know what we can do with these with the... Oh, no. No blueies. No blueies. That's the lightning part as I was talking about. Oh, come on then. Come on then, sunshine. Come on then. see, that is very useful for the guard counters because that you get health regeneration for that. You also get health generation on critical strikes for that. So they pair very well together. There is actually another talisman you can get called the Blessed Dew Talisman, which slowly regenerates health all the time. So we will probably pick that up before I forget. Actually, not this video, but in future videos. So pop Gavin his head. Good night. Good night. Cool. How did he not see? Anyway. That's so funny. I just pressed X to reload because I'm so used to using guns from Power World, right? I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Okay. So let's pop this guy. Down he goes. Alright. Okay. So we're going to swap out these two and pop in the Bloodhound's Fang for the next little bit because that will. I know. We have to use it two-handed still. Just want to make sure we're not fat rolling. That would be bad. Right, so let's go deal with this guy. So we're going to use fire grease. They're very susceptible to fire. He's also very strong, so keep that in mind. He will hit you very hard. Very, very hard. Oh. See. Well, we got him. I think he broke my skull in half, but that's okay. We should get an enemy group refill when we clear the camp anyway. So, there's one more enemy I want to take out. I think we've dealt with all the trebuchets, right? So there is a knight in the next enclosure. That one there, I think. We'll deal with him. He is not fun. Oh fuck. Alright. Bloodhound's Fang for the win. There we go. That's the enemy group refill. Yep, all done. Okay, let's go pick up our talisman. Oh, this is it. Oh, wait. I forgot about you. Hello. Oh, we've got a sacrificial twig. Oh, hello, boys. You sure you want to play this game? Oh. Yeah. Silly boys. Silly boys. Okay. Didn't want to use fire grease then. I mean, it doesn't matter, we've got like an infinite supply, but that's not the point. Right, let's double check. No trebuchet, no ammo. Yeah, we've got everything. Yeah, he's done. Okay, alright. So we can now clear this with impunity. So two out of this. So there's two of these carts. There's one here. Oop. Oop. I'm gonna pick this up. This is the Troll's Golden Sword. This is a pretty solid weapon, but got a pretty solid strength requirement. There's Troll's Raw, but you can also put Ashes of War on it, so it is because Colossal Sword, so it is pretty slow, but my god, does it do some damage. It's on the list for things to play around with when we do the strength build. Because I'm going to go pure strength. It's going to be so much simpler to only have to deal with 3 stats. Strength, endurance, and health. So the Grey Shield Talisman. As I mentioned in the introduction, what this does is increase, decrease stamina damage. I don't know how I went this. Increases stamina damage reduction by 20%. It doesn't increase guard boost like you'd think, but it has kind of the net effect. Oh, the same. If that makes sense. You can stack it with shield grease or scholar shield if you want. We won't be using that. We don't have any intelligence. Where the fuck am I going? Let's get the map marker. I want that. Then we'll pick up another golden seed. As I was saying, so yeah. Basically turns an ordinary shield like this. Obviously you'd have to level the shield up to get its guard boost more suitable, but you can kind of turn it into a mini great shield. We will be doing the brass shield. Spoilers, but I'll show you. Oh, it's night time, isn't it? Bollocks. This guy's force to be reckoned with. Leave him well alone. Would be my suggestion. In fact, what we'll do, we'll rest. No, we won't rest. We'll reset the map. Don't want to do that. Oh. So that way leads to the Lane capital. As I said, if you are on if you haven't killed 2 demigods by this point, doors will be closed, you won't be able to enter, and it is guarded by 2 Erdtree bosses, which is there's golden dudes on horseback. I forget their names. It's right at the very beginning of the game, and yeah. But we're not doing that just yet. We want this golden seed. I'm gonna kill these dudes. Just the extra runes. We're gonna want all the runes we can get, because by the time we've done everything in this video, we should be able to level up again. And I want to put a point into strength. I'll explain why. Time comes. There's a map here. This will illuminate everything. Okay, so what I want to do to get here. This place here is also particularly useful, but there's inside of Grace just here, as well as the teleporter. And then there's a merchant. I want to speak to the merchant because he sells the cookbook that we need. This is a fantastic source of Smithy Stone 5, as well as another somber Smithy, Smithy Stone 5. So we'll get that in a bit. But in the meantime, we'll follow the road up. There's the finger-eater crone, but ignore her. No, that's just guards. Hello. They're soldiers. Boys. Boys. There's more guys. Guess what, fellas? Bloodhound's Fang is just so overpowered. There's the thing, really clone. Yeah, we ignore it. She's just a miserable cow. They all, every NPC in this game is such a grumpy, miserable shit. We want this sort of grace. So this teleporter, what it does, it pings you across the other side of the map, which we do want to do, but not now. And we'll be covering that in a later video. I actually do want to clear the Altus tunnels as well as the old Altus tunnels to get our smithing materials.
Oh dear.
Hello.
Are you here as a customer?
So he sells Festering Bloody Finger, which you need for multiplayer invasions, which I do not care for that. He sells Gravel Stone, which we can use for the Dragon Wound Grease, but we're not going to be fighting any dragons, and also 2,000 apiece is just excessive in my opinion. It's worth noting he has 3 stone sword keys, but I don't want to be investing that money right now. He sells regular arrows as well as bolts. He also sells lightning bolts, which is interesting. He also sells the red Crusader shield, which is inferior in every way to the shield we're using. And the Scorpion Cone. These are both pretty garbage. Well, I guess that's about the same as we're using. I'm not really sure what the... That has slightly more fire damage, and that has slightly more holy damage. Huh. Huh. That's interesting. And it's not as much as a great shield, but you could put affinity on it, couldn't you? I'm going to do some homework on that. Anyway, so what's the other shield he sells? Ostrich Tower Shield, that is... That's a... That comes as... Tower Shield, That's got very high garbage, but... We're never going to get our strength to 30. I'll tell you that for free. This comes with parry. Huh. Anyway. We want the Ancient Dragon's Apostle Cookbook 2. This will give us lightning pots as well as rope lightning pots. And I didn't buy it, did I, you pillock? Let's do it again. Okay.
I must apologize.
Alright, I don't care. Apologise all you want. So, lightning pots require mushrooms, which we have, and fulgur bloom. The Altus bloom we need for something else. I think it was perfumes, yeah. Actually, spray mist, which we don't have any Miranda flower at the moment. Miranda powder, but we can't get that. I have to look up. There's a place to farm that. This basically increases. I can't remember. I think it increases damage. That's what I was going to say. Anyway, lightning pots will be interesting. We'll try those out in a bit. Now we want to jump back down to the Bandit coffin. Quick, we're running over time. Really, I've been waffling too much. I didn't want to be here, did I, idiot? I want to be there. Or do I want to be there? Ah. What I want to do is swap out weapons, get rid of that. Pop in the usual suspects. Although... Here in first. Need that. And we'll pop in. We'll use that. Okay. And what we want to do is get to the top of these ruins. I think there's something here I forgot to pick up though, thinking about it. I might be mistaken. Mushrooms, I was mistaken, I'm a fool. Forgive me. So... Oh, shit, we can't do that jump, come here, idiot. I'm doing that, we want to get there. That's sort of great. I remember I did this in the practice run. I ran all the way around. If you hug the rock, basically you end up here. Which is what we want to be. You want to follow this around. Obviously that's the lift, so it's guarded by two golems. We want to kind of run around this way to the rock's ruins. But you want to get to the upper level, so we'll pop a map marker there just so I can get my bearings. This is pretty easy, it's a pretty easy boss fight. Just ignore everybody, right. There's the two golems. Keep on this side. Alright, and we'll just... I want to kind of give them a wide berth. Because if they activate, they'll fire at you. Which we don't want. here we can see the ruins. Hello, sheep. Goodbye, sheep. That's the first one. Hi. Oh, fuck that, didn't I? Okay. You want to kill this one quick, because this is the worst part. If he gets close, he will ruin you. Yeah. Everybody else is easy to deal with. Yeah. Demi-human's pretty trivial for the most part in this game, to be quite honest. Right. Block then. Alright, health it is then. Well then. That didn't go for the time. Could have just sniped them all, I've realised that, but it's getting late, I want to get this through. Oh, got Falchion. I remember thinking I was going to use one of those, wasn't I? Illusions of Grandeur. So this, you don't want to get too close because it will disappear. So we'll just fire it from here. Now this is interesting. I was playing around with it after my practice run, and that is something I think we're going to use. Hello. Oh my god. Come on then. Oh, I forgot the shield. Okay, that works. I want to get down here. Now, this is the boss. Did I not make enough fire pots? I'm not both making some of those. We do have 3 ritual pots. That's interesting. Very interesting. Let's try them. Don't need blood grease anymore. Yeah, I'll swap out that for a ritual pot then. Huh. Give him a whelp. Take this. We're going to put fire grease on our dude. Get ready to summon the voice. This is a Demi-human Queen type dude. He moves quick. So you kind of want to attack him while he's dealing with Demi-humans. And be aware, he switches focus quite a lot. Oh shit. Like that. Please get off me. Right. No. No. Oh. I forgot he recovers too quick. Are you joking? Right, okay. That was an absolute unmitigated disaster, but we got it done. We got some runes for that, my word. Okay. Through here is the ritual sword talisman, and that's our final objective of the video. Right, what we're going to do now is demonstrate some of the new toys we picked up. fact, we're going to do two things. First things first, I'm going to jump down to the Gamefront Ruins. I use your punching bags just to demonstrate what we've got on a relatively weaker enemy. So, first things first. We'll level up. As I said, I want to put a single point into strength, which should be our last point for a while. And the reason we do that is this. We're going to upgrade to the brass shield. And the reason for that is because it has a more significant guard boost. And this might not seem a big difference now, but as you level the shield up, at around, I believe it's either 16 or 8, plus 16 or plus 18, the brass shield will have a max guard boost, right? So it effectively is the same as a great. It's not the same as a great shield, but it will have a similar effect. But because it's already got the maximum shield, guard boost we can get for a medium shield with the great shield talisman, this will actually be pretty good. All right, so we'll swap it out. Now, the other thing we want to do is showcase our new Ash of War. This is not something I've ever played with, but this is interesting. So we'll put in, at this point, scaling matters because it'll be the damage that we do with the shield. So, dexterity is only, keen is only marginally better, but that will make a difference. Okay. Now we're going to switch our talismans out. So we don't need this, don't need this, don't need this. What we'll do is pop in the Grey Shield Talisman, pop in guard counters, and what else do I want to do? There's one more talisman. We need to get the Spear Talisman. We haven't got that yet, but we will show you where to get that in another video. Coming up soon, actually. We'll do the Assassin's Crimson Dagger. No, I didn't want to do that, did I? Yeah. But look at this. It's interesting. Try that again. So again, what we'll do, find somebody to hit us. We'll demonstrate the difference in the stamina damage. So if we pop the talisman out for a minute. Hi. Let him hit the shield. Okay. Dude. Let him hit me. It's okay. Doesn't matter. Really noticeable, was it? Does it make a difference? Well, I think it makes a difference in the long run. Maybe on the heavy attacks, I don't know. It does work, put it that way. Taking a big bite of this. Oh, that didn't work, but I wanted to do it. Oh. Yep. Come on then. It's It's interesting. We haven't got the Excel, yeah. We haven't got the Excel, have we? It does charge up, but apparently the X talisman doesn't work with it. But anyway, I thought it was interesting. Now, the other thing we can do is showcase the ritual sword talisman. Right. So, what this does is increase your damage by 10% when your HP is at maximum. So for our sniper build, we have the arrow sting and the arrow's reach. And look at the difference. $609. Yeah, see? So this is going to make all the difference, particularly when we use something like the hornbow with the extra magic damage on top. Alright? But yeah, it's fun. So, this is the Altus Plateau. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.